Hello, hello everyone. Hello, Nero. Sonic, I hope you well. Thank you for coming by. I'm doing okay today. Actually, I just woke up from a short nap about... Hey, Richard. Fair games, too. I just woke up from a short nap about 30 minutes ago. Forgive me if I sound a little a little bit slow to start, but get through it together. Doing fine, doing job. Oh, nice. Have you had any dreams about it lately? What do you mean? Have I had any dreams about what? So today we're gonna be playing, or I be playing a game that I haven't touched in a while. It's one of the games that I like to pull music from in my videos because I wanted to play something that doesn't really have any cutscenes or really all that much of a story today. Just something that I can just chill and relax. That would be Slime Rancher. We're gonna play that today. Hopefully. Capture. Yep. Oh, there we go. Can y'all see it okay? I am gonna turn the volume down a little bit though. How's the volume? Does the volume sound okay compared to my voice and whatnot? I still have to get around to trying out Slime Rancher 2 someday, but and I don't mind saving over this one. Game name, RP history. Blech. Choose a save icon. Oh, let's go with that one. That's a nice icon. Let's see, casual without any threat of slime tars. What fun would that be if I didn't have any, at least like a little bit of threat in this? We'll do some slime tars. Alright, let's... Do you think late 2027 is too early? For, do I think late, for PS6? No, I think that's actually around the time that it would be. Because... 2006 for PS3, 7 years later 2013 for PS4, 7 years later 2020 for PS5, 7 years later late 2027 for PS6. That sounds about dead on, Sonic. I would completely agree with that. A Monster Rancher clone? I don't know, I've never played Monster Rancher. Have you... Let's see. And again, I apologize. I'm a little lethargic today just because I went up to I went up to LA this morning with some friends to grab some food. So we left like pretty early to get up there without any traffic. So I had a big breakfast this morning. So I'm a little more lethargic than usual. But let me see. Have you heard of the Bungie plagiarism controversy? Oh, I absolutely have, Nero. Oh my goodness. Do I have thoughts about that? I don't know if I want to say too much. I don't know. That's an idea that like I like. First of all, let me start the game before I go any further. I have been following Marathon with great interest, just because, like I said, it is technically published by PlayStation. So I have a very vested interest in anything that PlayStation. Oh god, that's a little too. Hold on, turn that sensitivity that down. All right, that's better. But I think Bungie, the thing with Bungie too is that Bungie has a history. Now, if this was the first time that Bungie had done something like this and made it where they said, hey, we're sorry, this is our first time, you know, something in our process slipped through our cracks, we won't do this again. I can understand that, but what I can't understand is doing this. I think this is like the third, or at least I think it's the fourth time that Bungie has been caught plagiarizing or stealing somebody's art. And I think that is one of the lowest things you, especially as a AAA game company, just artistically, I think that's such a low thing you can do, is to take somebody's original work and have the nerve to think because they are independent and nobody will notice and steal their art. I just personally think is disgusting. And it's not a matter of Bungie being inspired by this artist. If there was, you know, I think people could make a case that Bungie is very inspired by different kinds of art styles for Marathon. But in this case, from what I've seen, it is in some cases with this artist, it is a one-to-one direct copy of their work. Like, they literally just copied, like, Control-C and then Control-V into the game. Which to me is insane. When the artist showed the evidence on Twitter, I had a hard time without the labels that she had put underneath designating which art was what. I genuinely had a tough time seeing which one was hers and which one came from Bungie. Like, it was that close, which to me is just crazy. Oh, cool. Vessels have already. All right. Get some there. But I've definitely seen more. I want to kind of hold off Nira on making a video about it, even though this is a very PlayStation intrinsic topic by again, this Bungie acquisition is just the gift that keeps on giving. I really do wonder if PlayStation, I saw somebody make a joke that I wonder if PlayStation is looking for the receipt so they can go return Bungie to the store. But I just think I really do believe their purchase of Bungie is maybe the worst acquisition I've seen in the video game industry, possibly ever, the longer time has gone on. Like, it's comical to me at this point that Jim Ryan said that, unironically, he said that we will get more out of Bungie, we will get more value out of Bungie than Microsoft will get out of Activision Blizzard. That is a joke at this point. That is so, whether Jim Ryan believed that or not, genuinely is irrelevant. That is such an astoundingly stupid thing to say in hindsight. I mean, even at the time it was kind of dubious, but now it's especially stupid to say something like that. Because say what you will about Activision Blizzard, Microsoft absolutely got the better deal buying Activision Blizzard than Bungie got buying Bungie. Or, I'm sorry, that PlayStation got buying Bungie. It's not even. It's not even. You cannot seriously make a case that buying Bungie was a better deal for PlayStation than Xbox buying Activision. That's not even up for debate. I will not hear any arguments to the contrary. That's just unrealistic to say that. So sorry for the long ramble. Let me read some of y'all comments. Hold on. Do you think what do you think of Doom the Dark Ages so far? Well, actually, I did get it to work, Richard, eventually. It took me a while. So I had problems downloading Doom the Dark Ages on PC. I've heard a number of people have this issue on specifically on PC Game Pass, where for some reason, and I've never had this problem in the like the 6 years that I've had Game Pass on PC. It's that every time I tried downloading it, and it's not like it was some crazy large download. Every time I tried downloading it, it would get to maybe 1 or 2%, and then it would error out to where I couldn't download it. So I couldn't even play it the day it came out. And at first I thought, fuck it, I'm not even gonna bother playing this piece of shit, because why would I? Why would I play this fucking thing if I can't even download it? And I would like to play Doom the Dark Ages just because it's the new Doom, but I couldn't play it, so you know? But then I finally got it to work, and I've put I'm little over halfway into Doom the Dark Ages, and I do like it, but I definitely think it's the weakest of the new trilogy of Doom games. I think that the biggest problem for me with Doom the Dark Ages is definitely the music, because I don't know if it's confirmation bias that I can't get the story of Bethesda screwing over Mick Gordon out of my head, and the knowledge of how Mick Gordon was treated. I don't know if it's some kind of bias on my part, but I think the music in Doom the Dark Ages, quite frankly, sucks. And the music, Mick Gordon's music in those Doom games was so instrumental to my enjoyment. Hey David, how's it going? Was so instrumental to my enjoyment of especially Doom 2016. But I really just greatly dislike the soundtrack to Doom the Dark Ages. I think I know it's saying like it really sucks. It sounds I need 500? Shit. Okay. So, I know saying the music in Doom the Dark Ages sounds like really harsh, but I genuinely think it's kind of terrible. Like, it's not like it's a bad score, like musically. It's not like the person who did the score is playing the wrong notes or anything like that. It's just that compared to Mick Gordon's work in the other Doom games, it is extraordinarily lackluster. It just sounds like the most bland, inspiration-free metal music you can possibly come up with. And one of the times when I was playing it, I just turned off the music, and I started listening to my own metal library from YouTube Music, or just any metal music I had. Like I put on like Lamb of God and Pantera. I put on some of the Mick Gordon music from the other Doom games, and I instantly was having a more enjoyable time because of the change in music. I think people really underestimate in video games. I think people really underestimate the value of a fantastic score and the difference that it could make. Like, I love Expedition 33, but I don't think Expedition 33 would be like half the game that it is without that soundtrack, without that like really, really amazing soundtrack. I mean, I said the same thing about Kingdom Hearts in the past, where I don't think Kingdom Hearts 2, as much as I love Kingdom Hearts 2, as much as I love Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't think those games are like half as good as they are without Yoko Shimomura's score. I think people really undervalue great music in a video game. I think people undervalue great music in general in anything. It's really a shame. people think video game crash is happening, Razor, not true. I don't think it'll be a crash like range exchange offline. Oh. I don't think there will be a crash in the sense like what people got in the 80s, but I think some rebalancing of the scales is going to come. It's just inevitable at this point because of how how cynical people feel about the AAA games industry and how bloated a lot of it is, and how now whether or not we will see any benefits as customers about this crash kind of remains to be seen, but it is what it is. Over here and grab. Oh, I gotta grab these guys. There we go. Come here, you. Come here. There we go. Come here, you. Ooh, that's a chonky boy. That's a chonky boy. Look at that chonky boy. That's a chonky boy. Go big the chonky. There's something to me that's really satisfying about the vacuuming, like sucking in this game. It's just fun. I don't know why. I just get a very simple pleasure out of this. How much was the corral? Oh shit. Ah! Oh, bastard escaped. No, stay here. Oh shit. I don't want the chicken. I want the chicken. I need higher walls. How much are higher walls on that? Oh damn. Oh well. Donkey Kong 3 soundtrack not as good as DK2 is a great example of soundtrack. I have heard that. I've never played Donkey Kong 3, Country 3, but I have heard that the score for like people that really love that series, they don't find it as good as like the first or second music. I can see it happening, but I mean, the AAA industry will suffer. The only ones that maintain the industry overall. So, I don't even think indies are really safe because I feel like indies are starting to become like so. Even that's becoming kind of like a way oversaturated market. That you have to really have something. You have to really have something that pops in order to make a spark these days. It's not like back in the early 2010s where more unique ideas would be guaranteed to be seen. But come on, you. Come over here. I'll get you some food. Don't worry. Cry. How'd you get out there? Come here. But I think in a few years, if not sooner, we are going to see some rebalancing of the scales when it comes to the video game industry. That's just my thinking. But I think it would be naive to think that people won't be impacted by this. Because I can already see it happening with creators and whatnot. That less people are willing to give these more niche games, like just from a business and customer standpoint, less people are willing to give these games a chance, unfortunately. Just because I just think there are just way too many video games out there. I've said this before, I just think way too many these days. Oh, they can eat the hens. Sorry, I'm feeding you guys the little chickie. Sounds psychotic, but I make that money. I gotta make that dough. Owie. Hey! Oh my fucking... Damn it. Oh well. I'll wait to get those when they, I can get higher walls. Oh, speaking of which, look at you. Get in there. Let's see. Maybe I don't want to take the chickies, but that's too mean. Oh, get you out of here, little guy. Okay. Oh, I think I can probably make a ramp now, or at least like a little chicken thing. But going back to Bungie, I want to see it because I really like Paul Tassi. I think he's one of the few video game journalists that I can actually stomach reading. But I think he actually does really good work, despite the very clickbaity titles at times. I do think his information about Bungie and what goes on behind the scenes is very much worth reading, because he tends to have a lot of contacts within Bungie. So it's interesting. His insight seems to be very apt when it comes to what's going on in there. And I totally believe it, that the morale inside of Bungie is just at a free fall right now, at an all-time low. I mean, even before this whole art plagiarism controversy, that alpha, I think, did a lot of... I mean, people are kind of dismissing how much potential damage that... Oh, I got another one. I think people are kind of dismissing how much damage that alpha actually did. But I really was shocked by how quickly interest fell off for that beta, or that alpha, sorry. Because even with it being... Oh, I can't take the plants out of here? I guess I have to wait for these. Okay. Oh. I don't want to take the big guy. Nah, I don't want to take the big guy yet. This is why this is a nice, like, stream game. I can kind of just wander around and do shit without having to worry so much about story and dialogue and like intensive gameplay. It's not like I'm it's not like I'm running around doing parkour tricks and shit like that. Oh, I don't want the pink slime. I have enough pink slimes already. Oh, okay. Go back, little guy. I'll throw the tabby slimes into the second one that I have. That way I can get another batch going. But, for example, with the alpha that came out from Marathon, even though it was US only and it was a closed alpha that very few people got to be a part of, if you look at the SteamDB charts for the players, I think it hit something like maybe... Hold on, let me look this up before I say anything that's wrong. Let me see. Marathon Alpha. Let's see. So, when it first came out, when the day that it launched, it hit an all-time player peak, concurrent player peak at 6,919. But if you look at the chart for how much interest was maintained, it just like nosedived compared to what it was at the beginning, which is a very, very bad sign for the game. And these are people who had a vested interest in getting in and really, really wanted to code because they joined the Discord, or they like were a streamer or requested access from Bungie. And it just, if you look at the chart, it just plummeted. So that tells me that a lot of people, like the people who were able to get in, a lot of them played the alpha and then bounced out after the first day. And I think it got like much worse as the days went on during this alpha. So that should scare the shit out of Bungie, just by itself with that little small sample. But obviously they need to have people come in and play it more and get a greater feedback loop going with the community, and not only just their own community but just with streamers in general, because from what it seems like with Bungie, it's almost like they are just totally ignorant of feedback. Help me out, I'll make sure what's... Oh, I need to give him 22 of that. 250 coin. Oh, no, wait. Need that, and I'll get those things. Okay. Okay. 1 brown chicken, 4 blue ones. Okay. I know I have to unlock them at some point. I need to find food as well. That's the other thing. I think I have to make a garden. Let me make a garden as well. Yeah, a garden. Shoot a fruit into the depositor to grow that type of fruit. Oh, okay. Oh, more of that type. Now here's the problem. Can I actually find some carrots right now? I don't think so. I think that's the problem. I think I selfishly took... Oh, no, here we go. Found some carrots. There we go. Nom nom nom. Yummy carrot. No, the fruit isn't ready. The fruit should be ready by tomorrow. So I'll start the garden with some carrots. Oh, and I apologize too if I'm like occasionally missing out on some chats. For some reason, this has been a consistent bug with my chat, is that sometimes it'll just stop showing me new chats from people. I had this problem on like one of the other streams, and I just have to like constantly refresh the chat. So if I occasionally don't see a chat, I apologize. I really am trying to like oh shit. Ah! No, shit. Okay. No. Get out from there. Okay, maybe I don't need to keep so many in single. Ah! Shit, no. Ah! Get away. Little bastards. There we go. He ate my chickens! Or he ate one of them at least. Yeah. Nope. No. No. I want my chicken. Okay. Ah, you guys suck. Okay. I think I can get it. There we go. Alright. The crisis has been temporarily averted, everyone. I think. Yeah. Get you back in there. Get you back in there. Oh, they're getting restless. That's... How many do I actually... Crap! Crap! This is a disaster. Alright. This is what I get for trying to be greedy with my slimes. They're revolting. Okay, let's return you to the wild before you kill all my produce. Alright. Yeah, let's go take you back to the wild. Here. Be free. Go. Be free. Okay. Yeah, you. You be free too. Man, these slimes are just ruthless. It's like, we'll show you and just fucking go nuts. Full-on revolution inside my, Oh, they're not eating. What the fuck? Eat your food. You don't eat? I guess you don't eat. What do you eat, then? Check-ins? Alright. There we go. There we go. Anywho, let's see. I'm considering getting Metal Gear Solid Collection when it goes on sale. I mean, that would I mean, haven't they improved it or something by this point? I could have sworn they were talking about they were improving it, but I could be wrong. Like, depending on the price, that could be pretty good. Let me actually, 1 second, everyone. Let me turn on my. That's pretty hot in here. Bungie isn't even Bungie anymore. A lot of the old heads during the early Halo days are gone now. That's true. Chill and relaxing, still waiting for Disney Villains Cafe stream. Yeah, that's... No. Do you eat carrots? Of course I do. If I ever get a Switch 2, which I may, just not at launch, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut may be one of the first games I own. I've heard it's only going to be a temporary exclusive to the Switch, similar to Hades 2. So, I mean, if I wanted to get... I'm just going to wait until it's on PS5. I really don't want to play... I don't want to play Yakuza on the Switch. Like, I know it increases the chances of people getting into it, but for me personally, I'd rather just wait and buy it on the PS5. Let's see if they like fruit. Not the slimes. I know the slimes like fruit. What are they doing over here? Oh, I guess nothing. They're just being weird. Oh, hello. It's these guys again. Excuse me. Okay, let's collect some... Get out of my way. Fruit. Maybe the gray ones like... It's been a while since I've played this. Maybe the gray ones like fruit and not veggies. Many people think the Switch 2 is Wii U 1.5 situation. No, I don't. Unlike the Wii U, I think the software is going to carry the Switch 2 for like. I seriously just don't believe that it's gonna turn into a Wii U situation because because of the sheer inertia from the Switch 1. Oh. The Switch 1 was just so amazingly successful. Oh, damn it. I need a brown chicken. I needed one for the thing. Shit. Get rid of that. Those phosphor ones are actually really good. But I do need a brown chicken. I think it ate one. I think I saw one and then it got eaten. Damn. Oh well. Let me go back. Which way do I go again? This way. I haven't even pre-ordered the thing, but I think it's for the best I don't. It's fair. Injustice 3 Razors, NetherRealm's upcoming game, even though no one, not to trust NetherRealm. I have zero interest in... I really just, quite honestly, I just have zero interest in anything Warner Brothers does for the foreseeable future. And I'm okay with that. Like, I just really don't care at this point. I'm just so I'm so like over their shit. I just don't want to deal with Warner Brothers anymore. There's really like, I think like Harry Potter could have been the last thing, but damn it, these guys, damn. But considering just how shitty WB is, man, I need higher walls. How much do they cost? 350. High walls, air net, covers the top. I can take a few. The bouncy. Yeah, I need to get higher walls for ones if I want to get more in there. But let's maybe if they'll relax if I shoot some fruit. Yeah, have some fruit. Shut up. Do you not? They don't. What about plorts? Maybe you guys like shit. Maybe you guys like plorts. But oh no, that's not good. What is a tabby slime eat? I think it eats. Oh, it eats hens. That yeah, I don't think I'm ready to have. What do the rock slimes eat? Oh, they do eat veggies. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna take these guys out just because I don't have the hens right now. Oh no, they eat veggies. Leave a little extra carrot in there. Just ow, asshole. I'll leave a little. What's the going rate? Ooh, 21. That's really good. Yeah, definitely keeping those around. Oh, it's refreshing. Oh, damn. Tabby slime can eat a chicken. Yeah, I want to keep the chickens, so I'm just gonna return Tabby slime into the wild. See what happens. Oh, let me leave. Fruit. Does this game have online? No, it doesn't. At least I don't think it does. I think it just has single player, but I could be wrong. I would never really want to do online for this anyway. I would just want to play it normally, just because. These assholes just eat anything. The fat. Stop eating. Fat. Ah, it went down. At least I'll get 120 out of this. What's the higher wall again? Yeah, they're happy, so I'll leave them be. I think higher wall is like 100. Yeah, 350. I should have. I think I should be okay. Well, they're happy, so I'm just gonna put these two. Then. These two seem to be okay. Let me go grab a few more. I can also grab some chickens as well for my chicken master, whatever they're called. The problems with the Wii U were poor marketing and the little third-party support. Even Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which was originally on the Wii U, eventually got ported to the Switch. Yeah, I'd say not developers. publishers are definitely taking note of Nintendo's like meteoric rise these days, especially as a brand. So I don't think it's going to have the Wii U problem of just the lack of support from a lot of people. Just because like publishers are going to want in on the Switch now, just because of like sheer amount of money that it can generate. Like I've said this before, like if you're an indie studio, one of your first priorities is to be on the Switch. That's just like the go-to one. You gotta do it at this point. Oh, ground chicken? Rustero? I think that's the one I need for the... Oh. I think that's the one I need for the... I don't want it. Maybe I do want it. Now that I'm getting more carrots. I'll be getting some high walls anyway, so... Guys in. Oh, is that a... Did I hear another chicken? Oh, huh. Yeah, I was imagining things. At least I think that rooster is what I needed for the thing, but... Do you think it's bad when PC Master Race people dunk on console game fans? I mean, I'm kind of like indifferent to it at this point, just because it's like, you know, you want to dunk on console gamers, like whatever. Really, just I genuinely don't really care at this point. Oh, it is okay. I need 4 of those. So I need to go grab some of the... Is there no direction I could go? Grab these guys. I think it's over here. Many think the Switch 2 library is underwhelming, Razer. I mean, but it literally just got announced though. That's the thing. It's like it's not even out yet. So I think people just need to give it more time. You know, maybe in like 3 years if it's still underwhelming, like, you know, then we can have that conversation, but it's like it hasn't even started yet. Like we need it, people just need to give it time, you know? No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. I want that. Let's go grab some of the blue. Where are the blue guys? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Grabbed another one. Found that guy. Those little fuckers are aggressive too. I mean, they're just like taking no shit when I walk by. It's crazy. How dumb is Jim Sterling's KKK hot take? I mean, I've talked about it already. I'm not gonna go over that again. PC Master Race isn't even a thing when a lot of PC ports tend to be either hit or miss. That's true. I mean, that's definitely true. That it's being like PC Master Race is nowhere near as beneficial as it used to be, especially with a lot of like shitty PC ports coming out now. I mean, quite honestly, I'm perfectly fine just being a console peasant, just because having a console just is less complicated these days than a PC. Especially when it comes to upgrading. Like, if I want to upgrade a PC, I gotta go through like all these dumbass annoying processes. But if I want to oh damn. If I want to upgrade my PC, or if I want to upgrade my console, like buy a new console. Not that hard. It's expensive, sure, but like, it's expensive being a PC gamer these days. Especially with these prices. with these PC parts and these graphics cards. Like, holy shit. You could buy like an entire console with these graphics cards. It's fucking crazy. Alright, let's give you guys surplus food. You all surplus food. There's enough hens in here. See, I think I need 4 of these rock quartz. Market is. How much do I get from? Oh, yeah, that's a better investment. Way better. Played other Atlas side games besides Persona universe related games, Razor? Oh, are you asking me if I have? If you're asking me, I have not. My only experience with Atlas beyond, actually no, I played like Metaphor, but I wouldn't really count that all that much, because that's like its own thing. But when it comes to Atlas, I mean, I've played Persona 5. That's about it. Strikers, I guess, but let's get some higher walls in there so I can get some more. But I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I have. Is it the upgrade shop? Oh, here we go. The water tank, jetpack, depth. They're all 350. I mean, I could easily get 50 after. Oops. Thought it would go. Okay. Come on. Reduces slime agitation. How much is an auto feeder? 500? Okay, that's not too bad. 500's not bad. Oh, I need a plort collector. I mean, an auto feeder is fine, but how much is a plort collector? Oh, it is 500. Okay. I mean, I could get that pretty easy, probably. But there are people who upgrade to the next graphics card despite them not being a difference. Yeah, but that's more like compulsive. Persona 5 An has more personality than E from Stellar Blade. Yeah, I agree with that. I think any of the characters from Persona 5 have more personality, quite frankly. Have you played Stellar Blade, Sonic? I don't think I've ever asked you that. I just assume you have. And I'm not saying it like, well, you haven't played Persona or Stellar Blade, Sonic. I'm saying like just out of curiosity. No, because I don't own a PS5 or gaming or good gaming PC. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's I mean it is what it is. Like, I don't hate Stellar Blade. I just think it's like extraordinarily overrated for what it is. Like, I get why it's popular, but it's just, I just cannot. I also platinumed it too, so I've seen everything that the game has to offer. Like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I played through that fucking thing twice. I know what I got everything. I fought every boss. I collected every damn collectible in that game. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I've got the trophies to fucking prove it. I still found it. I still found it wanting. Let's go collect some more pink slime. Oh, I got enough for a plort thing too, which is good. All right, you, come in with me. Excuse me. If I ever had Anna as a girlfriend, I'd hug her and do my damnedest to be happy. I mean, the thing that I really like about An is it's the same reason I like Tifa a lot, is that like despite like how like physically attractive they are like racked with like self-esteem issues. Like they are just like, especially like I would say like Tifa in particular, it's like it is the ultimate irony about Tifa. It's like she's just like racked with insecurity, like despite how extraordinarily attractive she is. Like they like intentionally, I think that was Nomura's idea. It's like I'm gonna create the most like attractive female possible, and yet make her like incredibly like shy in most cases and like uncomfortable with compliments. That's like why Tifa is like such an interesting character to me as well. Oh, fair enough, Sana. Same with An. I think An to a lesser extent, just because her profession is a model. But An is impressive just because I mean they're all like all the female characters in Persona 5 are well written. All the characters in general are just well written. Please acquire the following. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay. So I need. Oh, I get strawberries. I think that's a strawberry. So I better make another farm at some point. Yeah, I need to make another farm. These guys are... I need to go find more of those guys. Wow. So 7 pink slime, 9 gray. I'm just gonna get 10 of everyone if I can find them. No, I don't want... whatever. Back. Strawberries would be nice to have on the farm. Like a good strawberry. Let's see, I think... Yeah, they already have... Yeah, they have plenty of carrots. They should be happy. Yeah, this is way more convenient. Rumors of the PS5 price increase due to tariffs. I mean, that was obvious the moment Xbox announced their increases. I mean, I would not be shocked in like a few weeks to see the PS5 Pro going to $800. Wouldn't surprise me at this point. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not really like, the only reason at this point, the only reason I would want a Pro is just for Kingdom Hearts 4. That's the only reason, and maybe the next Final Fantasy 7 game. Only reason I would want, just so I can play it like at its absolute best. Because I think the PlayStation exclusives, I think from what I understand, they run just fine on base PS5. I know Grand Theft Auto's, thinking Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be 60 frames on PS5 Pro. I think that's just not going to happen. I don't think that's realistic to expect that. I need to find a roost so he can get some chicks going. Well, but oh, whoops. All right, so you'll go in. Yeah, that's really it. Just Kingdom Hearts 4 is really the only reason I would buy a PS5 Pro, and I really don't want to spend that amount of money. Oh, it killed a chicken. I really don't want to spend that amount of money on a PS5 Pro. I did it for I bought a PS4 Pro for Kingdom Hearts 3 just because I got that special edition PS4 Pro that was designed with like Kingdom Hearts 3 art and shit, or Kingdom Hearts art. I got that, but I really don't. I'm really just not financially. I'm just really not in a position where I'd want to do that, and I just don't really have any interest in buying. I'd rather just wait and buy, especially like I don't think Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna come out. I don't think it's gonna come out before the PS6 is just close enough. I'd almost rather just wait. I think maybe I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming, or Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming until like late 2020, early 2020, maybe like late 2027, early 2028 possibly. That's my thinking, at least. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just, especially like all they can give us is just screenshots. That's all they can do, is just screenshots. That's all they can do at this point. So, I mean, if that's all they can do, I mean, shit, we got a long way to go with just some screenshots. Got a long ass way to go. Alright, where is a rooster? To find a rooster. But I don't have the space. I'll need to increase my backpack size. But I would like to get, I think 8 of these? Is that what it said? I think it said 8 of those. Yeah, I think 8 of the brown ones. 8 of the, I'm just gonna get 10. All of it. Oh yeah, these guys are assholes. For Ann, it makes sense why she'd be somewhat reserved due to having no friends before meeting Shiho, the Phantom Thieves, and of course, yeah, Kamoshida, yeah. I doubt Kamoshida was also the first person as well to like really sexually try to take advantage of her. So it makes sense why she's guarded. I mean, it's the same thing with Tifa as well, because like from some of the side stories I've read about Final Fantasy, it's like poor Tifa just gets harassed like constantly in Sector 7. So it would make sense why she's guarded as well. I'm gonna, there, need you, over here. Man, roosters and hens are like a damn, just straight up murder. Here, there we go. I got 8 of you. I need some more tabby slimes. Even then, you'd have to spend an extra $100 for a disk drive, so that's a waste. If I were to get a PS5 Pro, I would just make it my I would just make it a digital machine at that point. Stony hen. But oop, my way. Everything. I think that it as far as, I'll probably have to wait till the next morning to get more of the tabby slimes. But I think that's enough for now. I only have 3. We'll just have to make do. It's okay. Yeah, it's enough. It'll be okay. Is UE4 a superior game engine? than Unity or not? Oh, I definitely think QA4 is better than Unity. Even with Unreal's problems, I think Unreal 4 is just better to use than Unity. I honestly wouldn't trust Unity anyway after everything that happened with it. Even though John Riccatello was out at Unity, I wouldn't trust Unity at all with the future of my game if that was my choice. Yeah, I gotta get 9 of these guys? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Now let's see. Should I make a risk and see if the price will go up, or just wait? What do y'all think? Should I do it now or wait? Especially when Square Enix trying to restructure themselves, which I don't have a lot of hope for. After playing Trails, I've moved on from Kingdom Hearts at this point. Ah, damn. See, I'm too deep into Kingdom Hearts where I couldn't. And it would have to do something like monumentally horrible, like really piss me off to get me to dump it in favor of something else. Like monumentally stupid. How much of the store? Boost, art mod, power core, tank boost, 30 units of whatever you back up. Oh, it's not too bad. Funny how launch Destiny 2 was a good example, a great first point to get bad quickly. The thing with Destiny 2 that's so interesting as well is that a lot of people, like a lot of casual people, really liked Destiny 2 and thought it was a superior game to Destiny 1's. But a lot of people, like hardcore Destiny people, did not like Destiny 2 when it first came out. Just funny. I remember seeing Skill Up's review about that at the time. I don't remember exactly what the problems were. I think it was more they just tried way too hard to appeal to... Oh, see? I get a little bit more money. I think it tried way too hard to just appeal to a like more casual audience. I believe that was the problem with it at the time, but I could be wrong. Oh shit. I think they're pissed off. Uh-oh. Do I have carrots? Yep, carrots to the rescue. I can also play that music so they're less agitated. Here, let me, plays music so they're like, they can chill the hell out. I don't know what to give them. Their problem. Okay. Go to sleep. Up in the... Yeah, I don't care about these. Crowdfunding game overpromising is like ass, or a AAA overpromising. I would say it's worse because you're asking for money up front without a product actually being there. I mean, like, the promise of more is like the whole reason you're asking people's money. I think it's fucked. Oh, come on, play the music so they don't... Please just play the music. Calm down. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'm worried to go out there, come back to like a disaster. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Did you guys eat them? Get out of my way. Damn it, you ate one, didn't you? Damn it. Ate one. I was gonna grab one of those and sell it, but just had to screw me out of money. What is that? Oh, one of those? Shit, hold on. That thing. Oh shit, I want that. No! Damn it. Ah, oh well. I think the whole point was to actually shoot something at it. So... oh well. Live and learn. Go back and check up on. I really would like to get the other tabby ones so I can oh man, that one's going by. Okay, they need to eat. I don't have food ready. Crap. Okay, so I need 5 more of those guys, and then I'll get some strawberries, stony hen. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No. I like that upgrade for like a higher wall didn't really do a whole lot. It's kind of annoying. But they also are restless too, which yeah. Back. Ukulele, red flag. What is Unity engine? No, I don't think that was a red flag. For me, at least. You'd be using Unity. I mean, Cuphead uses Unity. And that game is visually just incredible. But I think the first red flag for me was maybe that casino level when I saw it for the first time. Because I don't really think it looked all that cool when I first saw it. I need to get carrots. I need like an auto feed. Oh, 500. Locked. Oh no. No. Get out. Just chill out. I'm gonna go get you some food. Or is that not true? Because Unity is very poorly suited for doing ambitious, large-scale type games compared to UE4. I think anyone, if they have the technical skill, can use any engine for anything. It's just a matter of having the right skill for it. I just don't think, what was that studio's name that did Yooka-Laylee? Playtonic? I just don't really think they had the technical skill to use Unity or Yooka-Laylee. Even the artistic skill. I just really don't. I really did not like, I just really did not like Laylee. I thought it was like kind of bad actually. Okay, I mean, I am curious to try that remaster that's coming out of it, just to like see for myself if it's better. Oh, straw Q-berry. But goddamn, that stole it from me. That. Ow. Large pink larga. It'd probably make more sense just to have one of. Yeah, it'd probably make more. Fucker. Have one of. There we go. All right, I'm taking you back. Gonna hang out in the. You're gonna hang out in the corral. I can just like feed this thing, then like it'll give me quite a few of the. I really don't need the pink one. But... all right, you meet your new friend. Crap! No, I didn't. Ah, damn it! Hold on. Let's make a plot. Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious? Oh, it had an expiration date. Damn. Now I'm mad. I'm taking it all out on you. You all suck. Suck. Denuvo on PC. Oh yeah, I saw the developers are trying to kind of like explain away the concerns of Denuvo. I'm like, guys, you're fighting like a major losing battle here with trying to convince people that Denuvo is gonna be like, not a big deal, guys, it's great. Like, no, guys, like you don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's gonna be like such a disaster. Like massive proportions trying to get Denuvo. Like trying to convince PC players that Denuvo is a good thing. Like, I'm not even really a PC gamer all that much, and even I know that Denuvo objectively makes performance worse. Like, I don't want to hear it from these developers that it's gonna make the PC port better. That's just such a stupid thing to say. Like, incredibly stupid. Oh crap. That. Where did the big one go? Not a big one. Oh, there he is. Grab you. Take you back. Nuvo's the poison PC ports. Yeah. Well, I mean, it has been objectively proven that it does make performance worse. So I don't know why they're trying to lie to their audience and tell them, their potential customers, who are very savvy when it comes to PC, that Denuvo will make it does not impact performance. That is just, it's just not true. Like, I don't know why they're lying. It's just it's just so strange. I don't know why they're lying. Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I get that they're like kind of nervous to oh crap. Whoa. Oh, okay. That guy almost flew in. God. Alright, now I can make my own. Rock slime, baby. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Hey, now we're talking. Okay, they seem to be happy. And then I'll probably want to use like Tabby Slime to breed them. Glad I stick with console gaming, less pain in my opinion. Yeah, I mean that was my whole point in the beginning. It's like I just can't, I just don't want to deal with PC gaming really, like beyond things like this and the occasional port. I mean, I'll deal with it, especially like if I have PC Game Pass, which is that, like, that's fine with me. PC Game Pass I quite like. I use it all the time for games. And it's like saved me a ton of money. But beyond that, I don't really have much interest in like really going crazy on PCs and whatnot. Let's see, how much money I need. I think I have enough for another corral. I can build a corral. Put guys in it. The higher walls are 3. What do they eat? Meat? Okay. Thanks. Okay. Then let me grab chickens. Sorry guys. You. Oh god. Sick. Diet, veggie, and meat. Okay, fine. Oh crap. Yeah, I need fire walls. Okay. Please don't run out of your cage. Let me do this, please. Okay, 378. I gotta make higher walls over here. Walls. Then I gotta do a make another one. Back up. Then man, this is like super efficient. Guys, they're gonna get just crushed by the Tabby. The Bethesda Indiana Jones game is not that great. I thought, yeah, I agree. I thought it was just fine. Like, I don't really get why people were so like losing their fucking mind over this game. Like, I thought it was fine, but not like great. It's a lot better as a stealth game than as an action game or an adventure game. Anything that had to do with stealth, I surprisingly really enjoyed. But then everything having to do with like action or shooting or like the set pieces, I was just like thoroughly unimpressed. Thoroughly unimpressed by that whole thing. Get back in your cage. What are you doing? Yeah, you. Get back in there. Get back in there. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Veggie and meat. Okay. I'm gonna shoot some carrots and like make him happy. And I'll throw some strawberries and wow, happy. Yeah. Spring grass. Love to eat. Oh. Yeah, okay. There we go. It'll eat meat. Like that kind of meat. Ow. Stay in your cage. It's hypocritical that Veridark complains about PS5 Pro pricing but then buys full price. I mean, that's like, they all do that. I mean, that's not unique to her, unfortunately. Ah! Man, these fuckers are... Damn. How much is it to like pick up the Lord Collector? 500? Okay. Oh, 12 minutes? Damn. Yeah, I won't be getting that, unfortunately. Have to cut my losses. It is what it is. I think I need these guys anyway. I just get rid of them. I mean, these guys will do the trick anyway. Or I could just... Yeah, see? They're just gonna multiply anyway. Grab a... You eat that. Shut up and eat that. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Guys out in the world. Get out there. I wonder what the updated prices are. I think I have 5 of the updated prices. Oh shit. Those went, wow, those dropped big time. But those, quite a bit. Nothing. Yeah, I need to grab. Save one. Save one chicken in there. They do eat veggies, though. That's... whatever. Have the hens run around in there. Not a big deal. Attention seeking and content farming. The only reason I can speak of. I mean, yeah. Oh, 2 answering songs. Why do grifters do complain? Gotten by full price makes it. I think David answered. Yeah, David answered that question pretty succinctly. I mean, it's just... The YouTube algorithm encourages that kind of stuff. It's because more drama equals more eyes, more engagement. It's just kind of what it is, sadly. But, you know, like, I'm not gonna say like I'm above it all or anything. I mean, shit. Like the last video I made was about goddamn fair games, but that's a subject I've talked about a lot because it's just so interesting to discuss. But I mean, I do it because I know people are interested in that subject matter, because it's just so much fun to watch. It's inherently fun to watch a train wreck. Like, that's just kind of like human nature. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I'm not even gonna try to go for that one. I don't have the... I could look for some chickens. Or maybe I'll just go to sleep and call it a day. I don't really care about the mail. Reading this crap is not why I play, it's not why I play this game. Okay, now I have enough for collecting. There we go. I'll probably hang on to the rock ones right till they go up, but the tabby ones, and like 19 bucks. Let's see, plort. But if I turn a plort slime and have it eat a gray one, oh, how'd you get out there? That could actually work. Get some high walls in here. Oh, that might actually be okay. Like, what are these fucking things? Fruit? Okay, fruit. I have plenty of fruit, so that should be fine. It's not gonna give me enough for that, but that's okay. I'll just wait and go out and explore and see what's up. Glad, Razor, you're not a grifter bait for your channel. Well, thank you. The truth of the matter is, and I appreciate the compliment. The truth of the matter is, like, it's always very tempting for me to like become one. I'm not gonna lie and say that like I'm above it or anything like that, just because like, if I really wanted to, like, I could totally see myself like generating like farming clicks and like making like really over exaggerated videos and like doing that like daily, and like I really bet I could make like a lot of fucking like dough from that, because there is absolutely a market for that kind of content, like, obviously. And I there's a part of me that can't really blame some of them for doing that, because of how lucrative it is, especially if they have families. It's like, look, you gotta do what you gotta do to make money for your family. I totally understand that. But when it starts to become like to the point where all the information you put out is wrong, you're like clearly over exaggerating, you're making a big deal out of nothing, it's kind of like at that point your channel just stops being interesting to me and becomes like really fucking boring. Alright, I had to save that Rustero. I had to save it. And I can find these guys at night, it's okay. Get a stony, get some stony hens and get rid of that. What does it eat? Oh, meat, that's right. Meat. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. It's about to give that thing. No! Fuck. Actually, you know what? This is the one that I wanted in the first place. Like, I was gonna breed the other one, but this is actually the one I wanted in the first place. So this actually kind of works out. Take this guy back. We're all guilty of grifting at some point or another. It's important how to channel that dissatisfaction. Sure. No, oh shit, where'd it go? Oh well. Okay, let me go back. Back and grab some suns out. Cause I could come back at night and pick up one of the guys. Is that a stony hen? That's a normal. That's a little chickie. Let me grab a chickie. Grab some. Take him back to the farm. Or the rancher. Or whatever. Like, I could very easily see myself making 3 or 4 videos out of the whole Bungie controversy recently. I can definitely see it. Where I could have made a video for each thing that could have come out and like over exaggerate it with like a big thumbnail and a big title. Like I've seen like Bungie is cooked. Like Bungie is fucked. They're so bad now. They're done. I don't think they're done. I think they'll survive beyond this. Whether or not they're gonna Marathon's gonna do well, I mean that's another thing entirely, but I just don't want to I just personally don't find much satisfaction in doing these like super duper exaggerated videos and like I like if I was younger I could probably do it a lot more frequently, but there comes a point like the episode there's always a bit of media that I remember. I don't know how many of you have seen Black Mirror, but in the first season of Black Mirror there's an episode that is all about performative outrage, where this one character threatens to, like, when he gets a chance to meet the masters of the colony that he's in, he does this thing where he grabs this, like, knife, or I think it's a shard of glass, and he threatens to kill the masters. And he goes on this like gigantic rant about how unfair the system is and how terrible everybody is here, and how they're treating like all the people badly. And the masters of the colony, they don't really do much beyond like one of the guys that's like the toughest to please, who's the most exploitative out of all of them. He's actually impressed by how passionate the guy is in his speech, in his rant, even though it's something that's very genuine. The guy is like, hey, we could monetize that speech that you just gave, and you could live a very wealthy lifestyle, but all you would have to do is just go on a rant every few days or so, and you'd be making a killing from that. and the guy ends up capitulating, and he spends, assumedly, the remainder of his life in total luxury, and all he has to do is rant against the system, but he's also a part of it at the end. And it's an episode that I've never forgotten, because it's probably my favorite Black Mirror episode, because I think it's so, like, it's so prescient of how outrage culture was gonna go. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in like, especially the early seasons of Black Mirror, the good ones, where they just call like so much stuff that would happen later on in the future. It's like, to the point it's crazy how prescient that show is at times, at least back in the day. But that one particular episode, if any of you have Netflix, like, look up the first season of Black Mirror, and it's the episode, I forget what it's called. Hold on, let me look at Netflix. It's called, I know it's in the first season. Damn, they're on season 7 of this thing? It's called 15 Million Merits, and it's the second episode of the first season, where it's all about this society based on accumulating merit points and trying to go for a chance to impress these like overlords with your talents. And if I remember correctly, the guy who gets wealthy in the end by doing like performative outrage, I think he was upset because a girl that he liked in the colony went on like the like performative like tryout thing to sing, and he encouraged her to do it. I think he gave her his points so she would have a chance at achieving stardom and escaping this life. And she failed, but the judge that's the most exploitative said, hey, instead of singing, you're pretty hot. Do you want to, like, fuck for a living? Do you want to do, like, porno movies? And she was just like, okay. Because she really had no other options. So she just did porn, like, because that was all she could do. And so the guy who really liked her got, like, really fucking pissed off, got the points again, and that's when he went back to yell at the judges and whatnot. Like, it's a really like, it's like a happy ending for the guy technically, but it's like such a dark ending if you're talking about something like from a rebellious standpoint or a fighting the system standpoint. It's all about, it's an episode that's all about conformity. It's all about people in higher positions taking advantage of your outrage in order to make money and not changing the system whatsoever. That's what the ultimate point of the episode is. And every time I see one of these grifters going on and on and on and on and trying to get their audience all riled up about any fucking little thing, that's always what I think of. I always think of that Black Mirror episode, because it's like so prescient. It's quite insightful, that episode. But again, I don't want to act like I'm above it or anything like that, because again, I could very easily see myself doing it, making like a damn good living with that if I wanted to pursue YouTube, not as like a fun kind of little thing, but like as a career. Which, like, that would, like, the idea of doing YouTube as a career, like, kind of terrifying to me, because I really hate how YouTube just front loads your page with stats all about like, these are the topics that would be the most trendy, and these are the headlines that would get the most attention, and your watch value is down compared to how it's like so, like, if you're somebody who, I can imagine people who have like a lot of self-esteem issues, like, seeing those numbers just be like paraded in front of your face all the time. I can imagine it just being like an overwhelming scenario where you are just constantly bombarded with what the algorithm thinks will get you the most points, especially if you're using YouTube as a way to make money to like support your family. It's like, unfortunately, YouTube really does not reward good, like, effortful, really effortful, high effort, let's say that. High effort content. It really does not reward it whatsoever. Which is sad. High walls. Grab some of those guys. It really does more reward minimal effort, high drama, high exaggeration kind of stuff. Which is very unfortunate. Like, it makes me sad when I see content creators put out these like really well researched and documented videos, and then it's like very few people end up watching them just because they're not like flashy headlines and whatnot. They're about very niche topics that the people are like. That's the thing. YouTube is very much, it's almost like it's weaponizing passion. It totally does not reward passion. I don't think, at least. It just rewards very quick, easy gets. Man, that's unfortunate. That's more important. Sorry, hen. That plort is more important than your life. I'm sorry. Let's see. Hey, yeah, you. Can you eat the hen, please, so I can get a plort? Thank you. Oh, two. Thank you. Get it. Alright. Be enough. What OG Switch 1 games will you try on Switch 2? Oh, just... for now, just the 2 Zelda games. Those are the only ones I really want to try. Just Breath of the Wild and Tears, just because they're going to add the 60 frames patch. But I am curious to try the Kirby. I think it's Kirby and the Forgotten Land, right? I think that's what it's called. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, just because that's also getting a 60 frames patch and more content. I don't know if I'm willing to pay, was it $80, $90 for that? I don't know if I'm willing to do that, but I am curious about it just because it's 60 frames and you got Kirby in there. Uh-oh. And that thing. There we go. I need to do a, oh god, that thing's gonna come out. It needs to, like, chill. How do I get it to chill? Can you please, like, come down? There we go. Okay. Ah! No, that's not what I want. Damn it. Yeah, I probably need to just start with these two. Then, what's a ceiling? Polar sheet. Okay. Hold on, let me grab, very efficient breeding in this game. Very, very efficient. Just like eat these guys. These guys are like fully happy. Dead. I need more. Well, but that's all right. Should be okay. What? Flabby. A flabby port. A 30? Yeah, definitely. There. How much was the ceiling again for these? Oh yeah, I have it. Oh wait, no, not that one. Air net. Or the there we go, not the damsel. Will encase a coral in a dim shade, protecting slime. Yeah, let's do that. Then let's see. Need some. Hopefully the prices for the ones will be a lot better this time. Let's see. Oh, one. Oh. One. I'll check that. Oh man, that went shit. That went down even more. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna here. Take them, whatever. Okay. Damn, that went down. I'm gonna need some more of those. Better go now while it's night. Is a Steam Deck Razer worth the trouble? An OG Switch 1 or 2 only gamer? I'm not a good person to ask just because I don't really know. I don't really have much interest in getting a Steam Deck, but I've heard from a lot of people that they are really cool. And to be fair, they have gotten people more interested in gaming before the Switch, or like at least like handheld gaming, which is pretty cool. But I don't know about myself. I'm not the right person to ask, honestly, Sonic. Oop. Okay, let's do protective shade. Polar shield. I don't know what would happen, but port collector. All right, I need 500 for that. Okay. So let's grab those. There we go. That. Okay, you. Eat that. There we go. We're gonna need some. But I don't have any right now. Unless find some. I think that should be enough. Oh my god. Oh, these are all. They're all. Get a hen. I do need to make a bug nest. Hey, Deadwade. Yeah, Slime Rancher is fun. I quite like it. I'm not very good at it, honestly, but I do quite. I enjoy it just because of how like chill it is. It's oh god, get down from there. You're gonna hurt yourself. down from there. You need a shield. You guys are wild. You guys need a shield. How much does a net cost again? 25? Yeah, okay. You guys definitely need. Go back. There we go. I don't want any more slimes. Grab some plorts. Fruit. Oh. But I get plorts. Good. There we go. Hope you're doing well, Deadweight. Thank you for coming by. As always. They have a second Slime Rancher, but I've never gotten around to playing it. I think it's on PC Game Pass. I think. I might have to check that out for the next stream. That's a game that like long overdue that I haven't played yet. 93. Fruit. Okay. Need meat. So before they get sick, you just grab 2 of these. Hen. Okay. Yeah. Sorry guys, like you guys gotta eat. Gotta feed them the chickens. Or the hens, or... Sorry. Gotta do it. Do you think it's dumb to user review bomb a game because of censorship issues or not really? I mean, I'm conflicted about this because I think there are some cases where it has been fine. Like, I think for instance, what was that one game? That horror game that PlayStation censored? Or they like, what was it called? It was like some bit in this horror game where it would prevent you from cutting off the skin of this dead woman's face. And it was like they didn't censor the content, but they censored you being able to perform the action that was needed to cut off the dead woman's face. And I was like, seriously? Like, we're really going that far to like censor this? I think that's stupid. That like makes no sense to me. And especially it's very hypocritical coming from PlayStation because of how extraordinarily violent some of their games are that they have made, like The Last of Us Part 2, which is like, to me, like one of the most violent games I've ever played. Like one of like the most like graphically violent games I've ever played that wasn't like some like over the top extreme gore, something like Doom, but like violence upon violence by humans done onto other humans. I think Last of Us Part 2 is one of the most violent games I've ever seen, and I find it just extremely hypocritical that PlayStation like and Last of Us Part 2 also has like a sex scene that has like titties and stuff, and yet they have the nerve to censor like a butt shot in Devil May Cry 5. It's like, what? Like what? Why is that censored? But Abby's like titties are like perfectly, like, there they are. They're just there. Like, okay. That's not really okay, PlayStation. Like it's either like none of it's okay or all of it's okay. Like, I really stand by that when it comes to censorship. So, in cases like that, I think it's fine. In other cases that I've seen, where I think some people are very uncomfortable by, like, some of the, like, the sexualization of, like, underage girls in, like, some Japanese games, I can understand people being, like, a more, like, about that. Like, I get that. But again, like, I think so few people have avenues of actually expressing their dissatisfaction with something that user reviews are kind of the only way to do it. And I'd rather it still be there and be at risk for being abused than not have it there at all. So that's my opinion of it, at least. I don't know if you agree with that, but I think the net good of Metacritic user reviews outweighs the potential negatives. Like, for me at least, it does. Oh, it does. Lord Collector. Damn. These guys are gonna start to get hungry. I only have... Okay. Oh, they need some... Sorry guys, I gotta borrow some of your food. You're not as important compared to the other people up there. You don't make enough profit for me, I'm sorry. It's the way it is. Sorry. I'm gonna borrow some. Here. You guys don't get strawberries, but you can have some carrots, okay? I say that as a fair trade. You know what? I'll even bring you some more carrots. Here. Yeah, they have plenty of carrots. Bring them carrots. That works out. What's another example of, like, dumb... I'm trying to think, like, anything that, like, I've played. Because I didn't play Devil May Cry 5 on PS4. I played it on PC where it's uncensored. So I didn't know about that bit of, like, censorship until I saw a video of it later, and I was like, why the hell is I forget who was it that I think it was Trish that had her ass, like, blurred in that one shot. I think it was Trish, like, after she fell out of the night. Yeah. It was the demon cocoon that she was in. Like, Trish, no, Lady's in Devil May Cry 5, but it wasn't her. I don't think it was Lady that. I'm pretty sure it was, like, I'm like 90% sure it was Trish. But I could be wrong. But she comes out of this, like, demon cocoon, and it's like when Dante catches her, it's like this weird lens flare plops up, or plop. I'm telling you too much of this. I'm now starting to say plop in real life. There's this weird lens flare that pops up. Sorry. And covers her ass, and I'm just like, dude, I'm playing an M-rated game where people are getting, like, fucking eviscerated with, like, gore and shit. Like, I really don't need to be protective. Like I've seen a woman's ass in real life, okay? Like, I don't need protecting PlayStation. I don't need protecting Capcom, okay? Like, I'm an adult. I'm fine. That to me is, like, probably the weirdest instance of it I've seen. Oh my. Oh, I need, here we go. That's what I'm missing. Green grass. Phase the chickens, allow them to grow into healthy hens and roosters twice as fast. Get some spring grass in there. I do need some... I will. At some point, I will. Let's go find some more hens. Because why not? Port? Port's a funny name for a currency, but I dig it. Fits with the goofy vibe of this game. Except when those damn slime just get reckless at times. I mean, they're just like sassy bitches at times. Crazy. I don't want you, that carrot. But I will take your port. Need some hens though. Bring me to your hens! Oh damn, they killed a hen. Oh, a chickadee. For that. Here, come with me, little guy. I got you. I'll save you from... Don't worry, I'll save you from these slimes. You'll eventually grow up and then be eaten by them. I think 6 should be okay. I'm here, I might as well. Aha! Carrots. No. Oh. TMSFE on Switch was low 60 compared to low 80 on Metacritic because of censorship. Having a tool. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You take the good and the bad. Again, I think I see Metacritic user scores as a net positive simply because it's really the only, like, one of the very few methods that people have beyond just simply not buying the game or like voicing their displeasure online. Yeah, they have enough veggies. Have enough. Just throw it in here anyway. Why not? Maybe I need to buy a feeder. Okay. So they like fruit. I'll go back to that tree and get some. Yeah. Here you go, guys. Here's some Q berries. Yeah. That. Chickadoos. I wonder if I'm putting too many chickadoos, but whatever. It is what it is. They can. Those hens can deal with it. Oh, cool. More fruit over here. No, I don't. Slime, you. Me. Further up? Would not be surprised if Switch 2 version of New Doom and the Engines Call of Duty are a fake game. Oh, I mean that's a guarantee. I mean those ports haven't even been announced yet, and I would bet good money on those being the game key cards. I mean all the publishers are going to use that if given the option, or almost all of them. I think CDPR is actually doing. I mean good for them. CDPR is doing the like physical cartridges with like all the information on it. Pretty cool. Man, I'm making bank, guys. I feel like Jade Raymond when she left PlayStation. got my money, boy. Okay, those are good. I'm gonna wait until night to see. I think I should be okay. Or maybe, was it down? Buy that. Vitamizer? Oh, I could upgrade that as well. Do have quite a few upgrades. Makes crop always yield the maximum harvest. Sprinklers. Oh, twice as fast? That's pretty good. 50 for that. See, the cool thing about this game is that you're always doing something. Like, you're always working towards something. That's why, to me, it's like, it's a fun game to stream. Because of, like, all the stuff you can do in this. Just so you're just, like, constantly doing something, and you don't have to worry about listening to boring dialogue or turning the volume up so characters can talk or anything like that. Rather surprised that WB Games is doing a discount upgrade path for Switch 2. Sega does nothing by comparison. That is surprising, but I wonder if it's because they just simply need to do it at this point because of like the lack of goodwill that they have. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the reasoning behind it, rather than trying to be like, because I don't believe for a fucking second that WB is being like altruistic or thinking about their community or any like garbage like that. I just think they're in a bad spot and they're like, fuck, we need as much money as possible. Like, fuck it. Do an upgrade path. I mean, we're still gonna charge these suckers, but let's do it. Gotta do something for the Switch. Fuck it. Oh man, they went down again? What? Oh well. I can always make more. It's not. Okay. So let's buy a feeder. Do I really need an auto feeder then? I don't know. I'm not having a problem. Growing. Buy some soil. I have plenty, so I don't really need to buy. I don't really need to get water. Look at the abundance of fruit these guys have, so I think I'm good. I'm doing pretty damn well right now. Okay. I think I probably better just like buy an auto feeder. Cause it looks like, I don't know, it looks kind of weird like having all these carrots down. So let's work towards buying it. Especially for the all these. They seem to be. Oh god. Oops. Ow. That'd be. Okay, let's go over here. Get ready for Injustice 3. Yeah. That game is gonna have the most, like... Actually, you know what? It'll be kind of interesting to see whether or not they will actually push, like, monetization aggressively, like they have in the past. Just because of how bad it's gone for Warner Brothers with Suicide Squad and Multiversus. Because a big point of contention around those games is the egregious monetization. I need these plorts post haste. Do these like in a fucking heartbeat. Oh, a radish? I can make another I can make another crop? The overgrowth? 1,700, yeah. I can make that money, that's easy. Really easy. Make that. I can do another plot over here. Silo. Water? Do a silo. Just like store stuff. I can do a garden, another garden with those. Like beets? What are they, like beets or something? They look like beets almost. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I need those. Actually, you know what? I can probably find those pretty easily out in the wild. One of those, that's easy. Or maybe not, I don't know. They're not really eating right now. Yeah. They're not eating. Here, let me try shooting a... Oh yeah, there we go. That one was... Oh, right. And the other plorts, I can just grab these. That fourth, I think, plorts. You know, a modern game is not very good if it skips Switch 1 and 2 Razor. That bad Bandai Namco Fast and Furious game from 2020. Ripped to shreds. Wasn't it like removed? It was removed from storefronts, I think, because of how bad it was. If I'm remembering correctly. Like, that's the rare game that, like, people just like, nope. Just the... Yeah, they did not want to fuck with it. So interesting considering it's Fast and Furious, like a multi-billion-dollar franchise, and even that couldn't escape the shittiness of that game. Like, people didn't even want to buy it just out of sheer curiosity. They were just fully just rejected it. Which goes to show that franchises have, when it comes to their mass appeal beyond the movies, which is a very interesting thing to witness. I mean, it's the same thing that we witnessed with Marvel's Avengers, where I was like 100% confident that that game would be highly successful just because it was Avengers. But I was delighted to see that people just, for the most part, like, did not bother with it and rejected it, which is, to me, which is awesome. I love to see that. That sounds horrible that like a project failed, but honestly, like, I'm just, for how much crap is out there nowadays, I'm just really tired of pretending that it's a bad thing when a certain project fails. I really don't give a shit anymore about trying to sound like, I guess, nice-ish, I guess is kind of the way to put it. Or like for instance, when Fair Games eventually fails and it doesn't do well, and that studio gets shut down and the game gets shut down, I'm not gonna give a fuck about the like studio morale. Like I like, as heartless as that sounds, like I really just do not give a fuck about that studio, because like that fucking studio, that project never should have been made to begin with. Like never should have been made whatsoever. I don't give a fuck. Okie dokie. It's about time for me to go in a sec, everyone. But let me just store these Q berries. Call it a day. You're gonna start hearing my dog pester me. So he gets really mad. It's been like almost 2.5 hours. It is close to his dinner. I guess that's how you call it. So anyway, thank you so much to everybody who came by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you, Nero. Thank you, David. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Dead Wade. I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. Alrighty, so thank you to everyone who came by. This was a fun stream, and I don't know if I'll try Slime Rancher 2 next week or I'll continue with this save file, but we'll do some more Slime Rancher in the future because it is a fun game to do for a stream. So anyway, thank you so much to everyone who came by, and I will catch you all next time. Have a good one, everyone. See ya.